Yo, 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 good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Apex Brotherhood Live. Is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday?
It is
What
indeed
day is it
Tuesday.
today? It's Tuesday? It's Tuesday today. Cool,
It's
cool,
Tuesday.
cool. All right, guys, give us a very quick moment for a disclaimer, and then we'll get straight into the market. Awesome. Welcome, Will.
Yo, what's good, man?
You look tired. You
Oh,
look like you slept a minute. And a minute
I
only.
slept about 2. I think I probably slept about 2 minutes.
Shame, man.
Yeah, no, I'm good, mate. Just late night, early morning sort of thing, you know. Sorting stuff out for the Funded Freedom episode that we're doing. So we're doing another Funded Freedom with Trade Delicious, me and my brother. That's gonna be great fun, guys. I cannot wait. But I was sorting emails out and usually have a meeting. So usually I have a meeting in the morning on a Tuesday. So I usually miss this stream, but we didn't have a meeting. I managed to sort it all out through email. So I managed to just get all that done before managing to jump on today. So that was nice. So I was actually able to come on today.
Nice.
And then it was just sorting stuff out because I'm moving to Hong Kong in January for about 5 months. So sorting emails out for rented accommodation and apartments out there. So that was a nightmare because of the time difference. And then just working on a big project for Apex Brotherhood late last night. So yeah, what can you do?
Busy man.
Busy boy, mate, you know, so gotta be done though, gotta be done.
It is one of those things. Just give me a second.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. So, but yeah, no, I slept okay. I slept really funny, so like my shoulder here going up my neck, oh, it's really sore, really sore. Yeah, I think I may have slept funny on it. I can feel it twinging, you know, so oh, I'm trying to stretch.
You should get that AI girlfriend of yours to just do some acupuncture or maybe some neck rubs, massage for you.
I know. I keep trying to. I said, I'm like, see, you know, give me a massage, and she's like, I have not yet been programmed for physical touch. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So I don't know. Tell Elon Musk to pull his finger out and make AI physical.
Yeah, like there are robots, but like you want them now.
Yeah, exactly. On now for free on my back.
Yes, give me the back rubs.
Yeah.
All right. Let's have a very quick gander who's in chat at the moment. First in, as always, MGN. Good morning, bro. How are you this morning? Sam. Good morning, Sam. Welcome back. You weren't really that active yesterday. I'm assuming university and other prior commitments, but welcome. Alex, buenos dias. Buenos dias,
Alex.
mi amor. Sam, Will looks like he woke and ran to open the charts. Yeah, it is one of those things, mate. Goeiemorgen, Borada, Kalimera. Can't believe you actually wrote Goeiemorgen exactly as it's spelt. Goeiemorgen. Good morning. Good morning in the wilds. How are you, mate?
Borada in the wilds, Croeso.
Is Borada Welsh?
Yeah, Borada is good morning in Welsh, and Croeso is welcome. Borada in Croeso is nice. Good morning and welcome.
Ah, nice. Dave Rankin, good morning all. Good morning, Dave. How is yes doing? Sam, yes, a teacher came in and started the class. I was listening though. Well, I mean, are you sitting in class with like your laptop or your phone open? You're like just looking at what the teacher is showing you in university, and every now and then just like, yeah, no, I'm busy. I'm focusing on my future over here.
Sam, are you listening? Yeah. What was I talking about? Order flow? What's order flow? Never mind, wrong one.
Yeah, the
Wrong
teacher's like,
teacher. I was listening to the wrong teacher.
Tell us what is the equation answer for, this
Pi
problem on the
squared.
board, and you're like, it's 22 pips, 200. No, wait, sorry. Scratch that, teacher.
Yeah, my bad.
Pooley, morning all. Did you get dressed in the dark this morning, William? No, he accidentally spilt some paint on his clothing.
What's wrong with my big thick hoodie, man? What's wrong with my hoodie?
Dude, they're coming out quick and fast this morning with
innit? God, it's bad enough. Like you and last night, man.
taking the mickey out of you.
You and
Dave
was
Rankin,
last night.
sweet like horse meat. Never had horse meat.
I have.
Is it sweet?
No, it's just meaty. It's
Meaty. Stop
beef.
horsing around, guys.
Yeah.
What is that hoodie?
What's wrong with the
It is-
hoodie?
It is a crime against fashion, is what it is. You know what it looks like? It looks like one of those like abstract painters that like throws paint at a canvas, and then however it lands, that's what is intended.
That's art.
I was about to compliment the cool hoodie. Yeah, Alex,
Thank
and
you,
then you
Alex.
realized that
Fuck,
you're
man,
not
at
part
least
of
someone
cool
likes
kids.
it. I've worn it so many times before. No one's had a go.
Yeah, but it's because it's you.
Yeah,
Today.
come on, guys. That's what you're acting.
And you look a little bit tired, so everybody's like, okay, jump on the bandwagon, let's whip this horse.
Yeah, right. Really.
Sorry, I clicked on the wrong one.
I think the hoodie is fab
fab,
too. Darn it, upset Mrs. Butler.
Yeah. Best be careful, Pooley. Best be careful.
In the wild trade looks like a cry for help. Fuck, man. I'm not wearing this again. Jesus.
It's either a cry for help or it's a cry for attention. No, I'm joking.
You know
I
what, I'm
actually
off.
like the hoodie. I think it's
Why
pretty
do I
cool,
get up so early for this shit?
mate. Screw it, I'm off.
Yeah, screw this.
Nah,
man.
mate. I actually like the hoodie. I think it's pretty cool.
It's alright, to be fair. It's one of my like sort of I don't care comfy hoodies, you know, it's like that. You know, I'm not in the mood to dress up all posh and all nice and make myself look like a respectable businessman today. I'm gonna wake up and wear an oversized hoodie that makes me look like a chavvy skater boy.
Is that a newspaper hoodie? Meaning red, white, and black all over.
Sure, MGN, it can be whatever hoodie you want.
Looks like something you'd milk. Well, technically, Will is a farm boy, so
You can milk me if you want, Pooley.
moving on. All right.
Can't promise you my milk would be nice, but
Very high in protein and not much
it
else.
will be very high in protein. Infinity, good morning, guys. Good morning, Infinity. What's good?
All
Do you
right,
wanna
so
start off my
the
jumping with
morning
everyone else, or-
banter is out of the way.
Yeah. Now that you guys have got that out of your system, should we do some trading?
Yeah, let's find some balance. What a segue. Whoa. All right. We have my chart up at the moment. Yesterday on pound and euro. Pound wasn't looking all that great, but euro was lovely. Had this very nice lower push during London session. And as anticipated, with the fact that we had Canadian and dollar bank holidays, New York session was as quiet as a grave. So, afternoon session, not much going on in the market on GU and EU side. But like I said, it's as expected. But today, we have some very lovely moves on EU and on GU. GU, this is news. It wasn't high impact news according to Forex Factory, but it was, the unemployment rate was slightly worse than expected, and the claimant count was quite significantly worse than expected. So it seems as though, even though it was an orange news day, it actually had a proper reaction. So We'll see what today brings. For now, I am still looking for sells on both EU and GU. I am just waiting for my drop. Okay, mouse. My drop base drop to happen, but I do have a 15-minute bullish base here from Friday, the low of Friday and the low of last week as well. So I want to see what kind of reaction we're going to have off of this base point before I decide to enter any trade, whether it's short or long. I want to see the reaction off of this. So far, the news has pushed it into this bullish base. And we're rejecting ever so slightly. This candle on the 15-minute is not a particularly strong candle. I want to see how it's going to react now. And so patience for me on GU. On EU, once again, yesterday, like I just explained, we have this lovely push down. We created a bearish base. We have another bearish base right over here, which in effect has just been tested this morning. So I like this reaction, but I would like to see this bottom section over here basically be tested. So that's what I'm waiting for, to see how it's going to test in this area. We are making a drop base candle and then a confirmation drop. If it closes now in the next minute as a bearish candle, I will look for a trade something like this as an example, or potentially a little bit less. That is what I'm going to look for now in the next 40 something seconds. That's it. That is my view on EU and GU at the moment. Bearish with a potential to push lower, but we do have in a little area here on the 15. Maybe on the 5 it would have a little bit more clear. Let's say something down here to test. Let's call it a bullish 15-minute. No, let's call this a point of interest. That's it. That is what I am waiting for. What are you seeing, Will?
I'm seeing a stupid AI thing that won't let me speak to a real person. So I found out that I blew an account today.
Oh no.
But I have no idea why. So I'm trying to speak to chat about it. It's really weird. So yeah, it said that I've blown it due to inactive days. I got it hooked up to my trade copy, and I've been trading every day. So I'm gonna speak to a guy called Tim.
Hello, Tim.
Which is really weird. But yeah, no, GU's looking a bit crap. EU's looking stunning last night. Or yesterday. Look at that. We didn't get the pullback that I wanted, but I mean, we did get this drop in the end. And I noticed this on the Fivers chat as well. I said when we were on stream live with the Fivers that this is the zone that I was looking for. And I wanted to see if we could take this low out. And boom, just like that, we did. So that was really, really nice. And then, yeah, it's been pretty textbook since. Gold, however. Woof.
Droppy drops.
Droppity drop, which is nice to see.
Oh, by the way, I am in the EU trade.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So look. EU buys, then, yeah?
Sell.
Do you sell?
Like I explained. Weren't you listening?
No, mate, I wasn't. Yeah, I literally said I was trying to chat to support on why I've just lost 50 grand.
Shit, mate. No, I was looking for a drop base drop confirmation to come and test this low of Tokyo and potentially lower on this point of interest from Thursday. So that's what I'm looking at the moment. I'm only risking about $100 on this one, so I am happy to just let it be.
Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, fair man. I was thinking more buys. Oh no, do it every time. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking GU buys.
Yeah, I'm on a sell on EU. GU right now is at that exact point, the same as yours, which you just marked up now on GU. I also have an area right there where it looks like it wants to react off of.
Dave. Hey, well, don't give up your day job. Oh, it's 4 years too late for that, Dave.
Do you know what's the funny thing about what we just realized now? Is like how quickly we can get distracted by life in general.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, absolutely.
One moment you're like, okay, I've got it hooked up to a copier, everything is fine. Next moment you get an email saying, hey, listen, inactive, account closed, and you're like, what?
Literally, man. I literally woke up this morning and I was like, email in, send. Email in, send. I thought, right, okay, I got one more email and then I'm gonna get ready for the stream. Check the email. Why did you blow your account? Here's why you breached your account. And I was like,
I breached my account? What the hell?
What account have I breached? I was like,
when did this happen?
I was like, I'm in profit. I was like, I'm up for the month so far. Not much, but I'm up. I was like, this is weird.
How often do you go and have a look at the accounts in general? Like all of your accounts? Because I know you have a few.
Yeah, once a month.
Maybe you should like speed up the frequency a little bit. Instead of doing it once a month, maybe do it once every 2 weeks kind of like thing. Because this is not the first time that an account has had an issue with the copier itself. You remember when your the copying software, they decided to stop. I think it was a while ago.
Yeah, true.
I can't remember what account it was that you had, but they
stopped MT5.
Yeah.
And I lost like 2 accounts just because of daily what do you call it?
Inactivity.
Yeah, inactivity. I'm just looking now quick.
But yeah, maybe the inactivity rule, or maybe a way for you to subvert the idea of the inactivity rule is to maybe just have a look at your accounts more frequently as an idea.
Well,
close your mouth, mate. You're attracting flies.
it says, so I'm just looking at it now. I don't think my copier thinks it's blown. Dude, so, like, I hate technology. I really do hate technology.
So Sigma FX is saying, I use a countdown timer for 10 days to make sure I place a trade and avoid inactivity rules. So 10 days gives a few days margin for error/delay. Sounds pretty cool. And Puli saying, I remember that too. Will didn't check his copier for taking all the setups over a week, or I believe. Schoolboy error, to be honest.
Yeah, to be fair, definitely schoolboy error. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna place a quick trade. I'm gonna go.
So are you now just trying to test to see whether or not your copier is...
Yeah, I'm just literally just doing that. Just testing to see if it's... Just gonna put a 0.01 buy on. Right, let's see if this is taking the trade. Okay, that's taking it. That's taking it. That's taking it.
But I mean, do you still have access to those accounts? Or is it like completely closed now?
I'm gonna have to try and log in a minute. No, it didn't let me. That was bloody annoying.
Sam saying, old people, I can't use technology, I hate it. Also will. Yeah, mate.
Yeah,
Pulo
mate.
asked, did you open an account with Sabio, Will, or one with a similar name?
Huh? What do you mean? I've opened one with Sabio. I did have an account with Sabio, yeah. Yeah, so I was $650,000 funded with Sabio. But their rules in the end, I didn't like their rules. They were a bit crap, and I just didn't get along with them. I just didn't get along with their rules. They had this one hidden rule, and then you had to move. So you had to go into profit, and then so I was about 2% up, which was about 12k. So I was about 12k up, and then took out. And then what happened was I took 100% of my profits. And what happens when you withdraw your first profit, your drawdown goes to break even. Does that make sense?
Like break even on the account, basically.
Yeah.
So instead of having, I don't know, 10% of drawdown available to you,
you now have break even. Yeah.
So they want you to keep some profits.
They want you to keep a buffer in. Yeah. So, yeah, I blew the account, and then I was like, whoa, hang on a minute, what's going on here? So they explained, and then I was trading their account, and I went up. So I was up about 12k. Then I lost quite a bit, so I lost about 6k. So I was up 6k net, and then I thought, right, okay, well, I've only got till break even on this. Like I've only got break even, and I thought, well, now I got to treat it like a 100k account. And this is when I was like going through a bit of drawdown over the summer, and I was thinking, oh, I don't know about this. It's looking a bit iffy. And then like my sort of margin was really low, so like I tried to put like a good size on, and it was like, oh, you don't have the margin for this. It all just felt a bit off. If I felt it, I've been in the trading industry long enough now to understand what feels right and what doesn't. So I just took 100% of my profits then. So I got paid like 15k by them. So I got paid some good money.
What was their normal drawdown amount, percentage?
5 and 10, I'm pretty sure.
5% and 10%.
Yeah, they were like a standard account until you withdraw.
That's weird.
Yeah, the moment you withdraw, then it's like, no.
I mean, I don't think it's uncommon practice, because I mean, when you have futures accounts.
Yeah, futures are the same.
Like with prop firm futures accounts, they have a similar like way of like setting things up. Where
I didn't like it.
You're only allowed X amount of drawdown, and that's it.
Yeah, true.
And then even if you go into profit, it moves up.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not about that. Don't follow my profits into my profits. If I earn profits, they're my profits to take. Don't go start eating into that, man. That's not how I roll. That's not how I'm gonna trade.
Yeah, it seems a little. I wouldn't call it scammy, but it does
Yeah.
feel like it is.
Yeah, it's
It
not
is
scammy,
more
mate.
yeah, it's more for the prop firm than it is for the trader.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
traders
they're
don't
not
really benefit
scammy.
from
They do
financial.
work, and look, in all fairness, Sabio paid me. You know, every single time I put a withdrawal in, every time I requested a payout, they paid me. They are not afraid to pay. I will admit, they are a great firm. You know, hands down, they are a great firm. However, I didn't like the way they operated. You know, they invited me out to Cyprus. You know, I've created them a short psychology course. You know, they also paid me to create a psychology course for them, and I did. It was only a short one. You know, it was only like 10 minutes of it or half an hour of video. However, you know, I didn't like how they operate, and I'm quite open about that. You know, I'll be very honest when it comes to my prop firm experience. I'm seeing as well. So great profit to take. Well done. Thanks, mate. Yeah, you know, look, at the end of the day, they gave me the account for free because they came up and approached me and asked me to review them at a prop event. So I passed both phases. Oh no, it's a one phase. It's 10% one phase. So I passed phase 1 of the 650k, and then got paid. So technically 15k for free.
Yeah, I mean,
Puglia,
makes sense.
yeah, Puglia, I don't think they are any good for a CFD firm, as Will explains it. Yeah, look, they don't do MetaTrader, they don't do TradeLocker, they got their own software, and you can't do lot size, you have to do volume. And I hated that. Like, I detested that. So I was gambling every time I traded, because I was gambling with my lot size, I was gambling with the size of trade, because I was having to try and work out how many pounds that I want to buy and like work out the volume. It was awful.
It's a little annoying because I tried Sabio as well. I took one of their demo accounts and just played around with it.
Oh yeah, of course you did. I forgot about that.
Yeah, when Will and I were discussing Sabio a little bit, like stuff that we were discussing in the background, potentially for the stream and stuff like that, and had a look at them. And the platform that they use, or the technology that they use technically, is similar to something that we have here in South Africa, which I also didn't have any experience on, but my brother MGN had experience on it. Got to learn a little bit. But when I had a look at their T's and C's, it looked like it was slightly less favored for the trader and slightly more favored towards the prop firm, as an example.
Yeah, 100%.
So
it was exactly that.
Yeah, so it was just one of those things where it felt, okay, you're going to have to work a slight bit different than what you're used to, as an example, on like with the fivers or with MT5 and whatnot. There's just too many things that was too different that you have to get used to.
There's too many nuances, It was becoming a bit of a nuisance to trade. And it got to the point, I was sitting there and I'd be trading it on stream. So, I'd be trading my Fivers account. I'd have them all hooked up onto a trade copier. And I'd also be trading Savio above me, on my other screen, so I could trade it whilst on stream. And it got to the point where I didn't even want to trade it. It was just such a nuisance. And there's so many little nuances in there that I was like, I'm not in the mood for this. I don't want, it's stupid. I got to the point where I started testing the account. And instead of just full margin and blowing it, I just thought, screw it, I'm just going to take the rest of the equity that I've got and run away. So that's what I did. Moral of the story, use personal accounts, not prop. I mean, if you got 100k or 600k, I think I'm close to $1 million in funding now. So if you've got nearly $1 million in an account on a personal account, yeah, 100%. But I like prop. I do like prop, especially the Fivers. You can't go wrong. I've never met a better firm than the Fivers. Funded Next were pretty good, but they got banned, or I got banned, or from them.
Will, my trade right now is sitting like this at the moment. I have adjusted my stop loss to just above the wick, give or take 1 pip or so. So it's about 5 pips drawdown or 5 pip stop loss, and my take profit is just beneath this point over here. I am considering taking half of it off and then taking it to break even, but I'm just going to leave it like this, potentially wait for it to get to a 1-to-1, not 1-to-1, 1-to-2, so somewhere over there, just so that I can lock up a little bit of profit for now. That's what I'm like considering. I've already moved my stop loss. My take profit is still over here, but we'll see. Looks good so far.
Yeah, mate. Awesome stuff. That's really nice profit, mate.
It's good so far. It's running at the moment about 6.4, 6.5 pips in profit.
Yeah, nice. So Sam, there's this firm Global Forex Fund. It's a bit more expensive, but it's a one step with a 15% drawdown and an 8% target. Now, yes, Sam. Now they wanted so Global Forex Funds, their founders are in London, and they wanted to sponsor Apex Brotherhood. So I jumped on a meeting with one of the guys, and they were like, yeah, look, we'd love to give you a couple of accounts. We'd love to sponsor you, maybe, see if we can give you a retainer and actually pay you to stream on like behalf of us. And I was like, oh, all right, sick. Yeah, let us know, man. Let's have a look at this. And then, they were like, okay, we'll put you in a group chat with the founders, with the actual founders and the CEO of the company. I think that would be pretty cool to get you involved in that. We were like, yeah, sweet. We like the sound of this. Go for it. What can you offer us? So I jumped in with the founders and I said, look, you're marketing manager. This is what you're saying. We're happy to jump on a meeting. Maybe, I'm happy to travel to London, go have some food and see what you got to say. Basically, they completely contradicted what his marketing manager said. Like they contradict each other a treat. And then I was like, wow, dude, look, we're not even remotely interested in this. It was like, give us a little bit more respect than this. And they were just wanting affiliates. So I said to the marketing manager, I was like, dude, like, you need to get your story straight when you're speaking. I was like, you've completely wasted my time. I've jumped into like an hour-long meeting with you for no reason. I was like, in the future, you need to make sure that you are speaking on what your founders want. You blocked me.
I remember you telling me about this one.
Yeah, the dude blocked me, so...
Just for transparency, I've moved my stop loss, not my stop loss, my take profit to 10 pips plus commission, because on the hourly... last week Friday, yesterday, and then this morning on the hourly it kept closing above this little yellow box, so I'm just going to see if it's going to wick down. I might consider taking out when it reaches this box again for a little bit of profit, because on the hourly it doesn't look good for it to push lower. Like if you consider the reaction here, the reaction here, and the reaction here. Now we're here again. So what's going to happen here now? I don't know what your thoughts are, Will.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we could move lower, but we're not getting much of a reaction. I had a pending in, but we've just dribbled and not done much, so... yeah, anyway. I'm in an hour and over a bit, mate. It's. Oh, my neck is sore, man. I'm actually gonna have to go for a massage.
Well, I'm still about 6 pips in profit, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. Hopefully, it can go down a little bit more. Come and test that 10 pip range, and then I can be out for a.
Yeah, nice. So I looked at this area here, and I had a pending up here, but it wasn't looking how I wanted it to look. So, oh well. I took out because I didn't think they were gonna pull back. I think if we're gonna go now.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hit a nice TP by the seams of it. If you
About to
haven't
hit,
already.
hit TP. Just hit TP.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, on my terminal, it's also taking TP as well.
Yeah,
Okay, one winner for today.
nice, mate. Yeah, that looks really nice.
Okay, so this area here now becomes a base. Now we'll just wait. I can remove this.
Yeah, nice.
Right.
In the Wilds trade saying trailing drawdown usually stops at a certain amount. Like on my 50k, it's a 2k buffer. When you get to 52k, stop out moves to 50k and stays there. Though the firms move traders to real live accounts. Yeah, nice, man. These guys didn't. They follow you all the way. They have a 5% max drawdown, and it 5% follows you all the way. So I thought, no, I don't like that.
I mean, like, it's so weird. Like, if you're in profit, let's say you're 10% in profit, they're telling you that you can only lose 5% of that 10% that you're in profit. Which is weird. Like, it's weird to me.
Yeah, it all just seemed a bit weird. Now, look, you know, for some people it may have worked. For me, I didn't like it. So everyone's different when it comes to liking certain accounts. So I just don't like.
Unless they're saying that you are always going to have whatever your daily equity was at 12 o'clock minus 5%, that's your drawdown. That's the amount that you're allowed to lose. That's like technically saying you have a daily pause. But instead of it being a daily pause, it's going to close your account. It's going to kill your account.
No, it's your max loss as well.
Yeah.
So, for example, like you'll go up. Let's say you're like 100k account. You're flat. You break even. You go up 5%. Okay, cool. Then you go up 10%. Cool. You take out 5%, so you get 5% payout. Boom. Now you're stop. Now your drawdown is at break even. So you got 5%. You go up 5% again. Your drawdown, your max stop loss, your stop out level is now 5%. So you've only got 5% wiggle room to play with. And then if you go up 1%, your drawdown is now 6% positive equity. So I thought, well, okay, this is just pointless then, because it's no matter how much I earn, it's following me. I didn't like it. I could not imagine trading with that much money. Yeah, it's not too bad. You get used to it, especially when you're not looking at them. Like if I look at my trade copier now, I think I got like 267,500, but it's spread across like 50k accounts, 100k accounts, and stuff like that. So nice trade, Rich.
Thanks, In the Wild. Appreciate it.
Yeah, he was a rude git, man. Oh well, maybe he just got embarrassed.
I didn't see it. You know what's funny is like I have my terminal open where the StreamYard is also open. So I was having it open permanently. And when I'm looking over here, I'm not actually looking at StreamYard. So I can't see the
I think he meant, what's his name? The guy that just blocked me.
The guy that just blocked you?
Yeah, I was telling you about
what's his name? Oh, the guy from Global Forex Funds.
Forex Funds, yeah. Oh, I can't remember his name. Also, guys, I'm just seeing as well, 59 subscribers is absolutely awesome. Let's smash that and let's get that to 60. This is 15 of you watching. There was 17 of you. So, guys, that is absolutely amazing numbers. Do not forget to smash that like button. There's only 5 likes and 17 of you watching right now. Smash the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. It means a huge amount to us. Guys, we started this channel a few weeks back and we're already at 60 subscribers. That is so cool to us. And guys, we are nearly at 100 members in the Discord, which is absolutely incredible. So, guys, link in the description below. Get in that Discord.
Yeah, for everybody that is in the Discord, you would have seen our penalty of yesterday, which is only something that you're going to see now in the Discord. So get in the Discord. That's first and foremost. And secondly, you get to be a part of the absolute shenanigans of conversations that we have. Now they're not always PG conversations, but it's all in good fun. It's all with the idea of improving ourselves and just having fun while we're improving ourselves at the same time. So get yourself in, guys. Seriously.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Get yourself in the Discord and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, get yourself in the Discord, and like the video. It means a huge amount to us.
Yeah, Sam, I'm inclined to agree with you there. So
yeah, 100%, man. Well, I mean, I agree with you. Yes, he screwed up big time. What a bummer. But dude, like we're a lot more in the Fivers community now, especially Apex Brotherhood. Like Apex Brotherhood is a lot more involved with the Fivers. So who knows? Maybe there's going to be a little bit more wiggle room to partner up and then actually have Apex Brotherhood jump into bed with the Fivers. So look, when God closes a door, he opens a window.
yeah, it's because somebody farted in that bed.
Guilty.
Well, yeah, like Will is saying, like obviously when we're done streaming here in the day, you guys catch us in the afternoon in the Fiverr stream. So I can't sing enough praise for the Fivers. I trade Fivers accounts. I do have other prop firm accounts as well, but I would like to have only Fivers ones because it's just one of those where I agree with their trading practices. I literally stream with Will on their live stream together. So I believe in that company as a prop firm company versus a lot of the other ones that have proven in the past to not be in line with my morals or my values as a trader, for example. So yeah, it's just one of those things.
Yeah, like I think I'll forever be a Fivers guy now. I can't Fivers guy. I don't think I'll ever move from the Fivers. I think I found a prop firm that I like and what works for me, so I'll probably stay with them. With prop, the headline figure is deceptive. I have $3 or $4 million on prop accounts, but the daily drawdown available on these accounts is only 20,950. Actual size of drawdown is only drawdown only, really. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Also, Sigma effects. That's awesome, mate. Congratulations on that amount of funding. But yeah, 100%. It's all about the drawdown. You're not actually trading the account size. Last night banter was rapid. Couldn't keep up. Great laugh, dude. Last night's banter was insane. Like, we were just chatting away. Me and Ewan wanted to get on with some work, and we were just sitting there. We ended up just sitting there chatting absolute garbage, bantering, and I was like, guys, can you like leave Ewan alone for a minute? Like, I'm trying to get him to do some work. And he's just sitting there like, oh my god, what's going on here?
Did Ewan comment? I could have sworn he was in with a comment this morning.
What live in chat today? No, Ewan's not live. Ewan's not in chat today, I don't think.
Oh no, sorry, it was Pooley.
Yeah, Pooley's talking about Ewan with his top off. Infinity, what about gold? Gold, I'm looking at gold now, but not much going on. I'm glad we've got this big drop because I think it was in the Wilds trade saying earlier on, it gives us something to target now. We've got a nice big drop. If we can consolidate over the next day or two around this level, then it gives us a target for buys and it gives us a target for sells. It's a lot more balanced. So that I like the look of. However, right now we're sort of in between a range.
So the idea that I had on gold was that because we're at all-time highs every other day, like every few days we're making all-time highs, we get a bit of pullback, a bit of retracement, all-time highs yet again next day, that kind of like thing. If you have a look at the daily, you'll see that gold tends to have pullback days every few days. Like, let's say three to 5 days or whatever, we have a pullback day. And the idea is that you're creating a liquidity pool. You're creating an area where the price itself becomes cheaper for you to attempt to reach again. So imagine everybody's just constantly buying and constantly pushing the price up, price up, price up, price up. There's nothing really for you to aim above the highs. If you have a bit of a pullback, a bit of a retracement, where there's a few sellers that come into the market, what they are doing is they're causing a little bit of a competition. They're trying to buy up higher, the buyers, but there's nobody that's willing to buy it. So they have to swing some of their positions to start selling off some of their buys, getting rid of some of their profit. Price drifts down a little bit lower. Now all of a sudden, you're at a discount. You know, you have space to buy into yet again, knowing that there's sellers sitting at that point that were willing to buy up some of what you were selling. So you're creating a bit of a liquidity pool. And like you said, exactly as In the Wilds also said, now you have an area to aim for. Price can now drift back to it, knowing that there is participants here, people that are willing to take up your buys, that's willing to take the opposite of your buys.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good thing. Like there's a lot of people that are like, oh no, we're pulling back, we're reversing. Maybe, I don't know. But as of right now, we have somewhere to aim for. How long is this retracement going to be? I don't know. Is it a full-blown reversal? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I think this is where the real traders will start coming through, because anyone can buy gold. You know, like gold has made a lot of millionaires over the past 6 to 12 months just from buying. Whereas there's no skill in just buying. You know, the skill is in actually analyzing and knowing whether to buy or sell. So just creating new all-time highs after new all-time highs after new all-time highs there's no skill in that. I don't like to see that. It's how I want to see, like you said, that liquidity pool. I want a massive pullback to start to just sort of wean out those gambling buyers, just to have those sort of genuine analytics in the market so it can test our skill.
I think we just hit all-time high viewers.
Yes, we have 20. So 20 is our all-time high viewers, by the way, guys, which is absolutely insane. That is absolutely.
We would appreciate one like from each of you, please.
Yes,
that would
be absolutely fantastic, guys. If you can smash the like button, like I said, subscribe to the channel, and get yourself in the Discord. Get yourself in the free Discord, guys. It would mean an incredible amount to us. So get yourself in the Discord, subscribe to the channel, and please leave a like on this video. It is super cool to see 20 people live viewing this. That's insane. We've never had 20 people live viewing, but a long way to go, guys. Like, we want 20,000 people viewing this channel, not 20. So we've got a long way to go, and please come help us support us and come help us reach our goals.
Oh, and by the way, if you are new, drop a comment. Say hi. Tell us where you're from. Tell us who you are. Let's get the community active. You know, this is a safe space. You know, that whole like you can tell us what you're feeling. This is a safe space. This is a safe space, guys. Like,
the Discord isn't.
You can drop in and just banter along with us. You can ask a question. You can just say hi. Anything. Just come in. Like, join us.
Dave, can I invite a buddy or two to the channel? Absolutely, mate. Of course you can. You know, invite absolutely everybody. Like, anyone you know who'd be interested in this, get them in the channel. If they're not going to be too interested in trading, but this channel is going to be trading. However, the Apex Brotherhood is going to be for all things like fitness, health, wealth. It's just about all things mindset and being a more successful person. Like, we're all trying to get rich. You know, we're all trying to get rich, and the Apex Brotherhood is it's the community that's going to get you there. You know, it's going to be the community that's going to support you and help you achieve your goals to becoming rich, because that's what we all want. You know, we can't do much without money, So trading is a massive part of that because you know a lot of the guys, predominantly most of the guys in the Discord are traders. However, you know, people like my brother, people like MGN, who are more sort of on the tech side of things, programmers, PTs. We got a few guys involved in like AI. So you know, we're all about making money in the market, in making the money in the markets. There we go. I got there in the end. Brain fart. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, so we're all about making money in the markets, guys. But not only that, it's about making money and having a successful life. Where's Richard Butler gone? Is he frozen? Rashad?
I don't know what's going on. It seems like all of my stuff is frozen.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, we can see you and hear you. I was just making sure you're okay. I didn't want to bring you up onto the screen because I was thinking, is he okay?
No, I couldn't hear you. I had a look in the YouTube stream itself, and everything was frozen. And you were like super robotic to me. It was going the whole time.
Oh, wow. That's really strange.
I was like, what the hell is going on? I don't know. My internet is brain fart.
Maybe it was your internet turn today.
Yeah, you were moving normally on YouTube. Mine was just frozen.
Weird.
I was like sitting here doing this, like pressing my face to see if there was anything happening, and nothing was happening on the YouTube. So, anyway,
Strange.
back in.
I said out of the Discord last night, I'm great at multitasking, but I couldn't split my attention that much. Dude, the Discord last night was so funny. You know, it just made me think, like, this is why we do it, man. You know, every single person in here is trying to become a better them, whether it's trying to become financially rich or financially free with trading, whether it's to get into better shape, whether it's to become rich through another entrepreneur venture, or whether it's just to come in and have fun and be part of a community that genuinely wants to see them succeed. So whatever it was, you know, why ever you're there, that's the whole point, and it was just amazing to see. You were missed, mate. We're organizing 50 cal stag do. It's going to be messy, dude. Yeah, man, 100%. 50 cal is on about getting married, and we're gonna have a stag do, Apex Brotherhood stag do. It is going to be wild. I'm not sure where, when, how, what, why, when, where, but it's going to be something else. Proper Apex Brotherhood style. Coolio, Willio. Nice one, Dave. Barry, yeah, lure them in with your safe place lies and then let me at them. So Barry, guys, will troll you. Pooley will troll you. Most of the other guys have got good vibes. But yeah, it is a safe space on the YouTube channel. We are here to look after you. But the minute you get on the Discord, it's savage.
No holds barred, mate. No holds barred.
Yeah, it's great fun. You know, if you're up for a bit of banter, then you know, jump in the banter. If you're a bit, you know, soft, then join the banter, but just watch. Don't get involved, because if you're going to get involved with the banter, then woof. Be prepared.
Getting married. My condolences to our fallen comrade. So EU, after this trade that I took on my drop-based drop concept, it has come down into this point of interest area that I marked up earlier, and it seems as though it is either rejecting it or it is pulling retracing out of it a little bit with the intention of pushing lower. On GU, it broke through that area, the last area of resistance. It was a bullish base, but because it's broken through it and closed lower than it, it is now no longer a bullish base. It is now a point of interest where price can potentially push back into and then react off of it, maybe. So there's no bullish or bearish base anymore. It is now a point of interest for me to see how price is going to react if it wants to come and retest it. If it doesn't retest it, by all means, then it's just going to carry on plummeting. However, this whole move here from the news event from 8 o'clock until where it is now that is a massive drop. And in order for it to come back on the fib, it needs to pull back quite a bit just to get back to the 50% fib on this. I mean, if you just look at the hourly, that is one massive candle, and it's just carrying on lower. So as of right now, I am not interested in trading GEU right off this moment. I want a reaction first. I want to see how it reacts to this support resistance point here, this point of interest. Let's rather just say we do still have this lower support point of interest from, okay, let's just go on the hourly, from a few days ago, from the 1st of August that we can come and test. So still bearish on GU and EU. GU broken through, EU reacting currently. Still waiting to see how it's going to react. There is also another support area much lower for it to attempt to come and test, maybe later in the week if we still have dollar strength. But yeah, as of right now, I've gotten my one trade on EU. I'm happy with that trade. We're getting the reaction off of the let's say the nearest point of interest as of right now. We'll see how the next follow-up 15-minute candles react. On the 5-minute on EU, we've had 2 candles at least on the opposite direction of the downward trend, basically. So the reaction is good so far, but it's still bearish. Still bearish for me.
Yeah, it still looks bearish. I'm trying to work out what's going on with gold. We've just started consolidating now completely. We've got 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 minutes worth of nothingness. If we can break out to the high side, I'm going to consider buying.
So what I can see is that we have effectively just taken out this little area over here. This was yesterday, the last low swing, basically, of the day. And we've just wicked underneath it and is starting to push a little bit higher now. If we just look at this one move, this full move, the retracement point is 41.34, which is $8 away before it reaches the 0.5 retracement point. And it looks like it's probably going to reach it. So if you wanted to do some sort of like gold scalp to this point, there is an opportunity for that. But we also have to see how much of this whole section is going to be taken out. Like the imbalance, as you like to call it. How much of this imbalance is going to be taken up, basically.
Yeah. I'm just looking at EU. Dude, EU? It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I like EU for another sell. I want to see it break through this point of interest and then potentially move lower. That's what I would like to see. Whether it's going to happen, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen.
EU, I'd love to see it hold and consolidate where it is now. So, like, yeah, I want to see EU something like this. Hold and consolidate around here. And then head up.
Oh, so you want it to go bullish?
Yeah, I want it to go bullish, man.
Guys in chat, are any of you in a trade as of this moment, or are you looking at specific assets in order to trade, or is there anything that is standing out for you that you can share? Be happy to share it. We'd love to have a look at your trades as well.
Yeah, same with GU. Dude, GU's wild.
GU is just it dropped a massive amount. It's slow. The drop has slowed like significantly. There's actually more bullish candles coming into play on the 5-minute, and the 15-minute is now making a rounding at the moment. The question is, how deep is this going to pull back? How deep is it going to retrace if it decides to continue going lower? Because as of right now, there's no massive wick on the hourly. So I mean, the hourly just dropped, and now we're having a little bit of a pullback on the hourly. The 4 hourly is a massive candle. Massive candle.
I got 3 minutes to wait.
I mean, we'll have a look at the 4 hourly on GU.
4 hour on GU.
Yeah. And then we're effectively having a similar reaction that we had not yesterday, Thursday, where you have this massive drop off during London and then a consolidation at the end of London, and then a little bit of a retracement back up, and then more consolidation. So
yeah, fair. Well, this is Thursday here.
Yeah.
But we've wicked this, and we got an hour before this 4 hour candle closes.
Yeah, it's still an hour. But the hourly looks good enough. We've closed on the hourly lower than the previous low swing.
Dude, I like to call this the McDonald's pattern.
M.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You're not a gamer person, but you know what Mario Brothers is.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
I'm not a gamer, but I'm not backwards.
Mario, you have Mario and you have Wario.
Yeah.
So M and W. So it's just the M movement, which a lot of people, I think, or the W movement, which people refer to as head and shoulders.
Yeah.
But
No,
for me, it's like equal highs. So
wouldn't a W be head and shoulders?
Yeah, like, okay, so
Let me try and
You have-
envisage. I need to try and draw out head and shoulders.
So that would be the head and shoulders idea. Okay. But the way that I've always looked at the Mario and the Wario was, this is the Mario trade. It's an equal high with 2 equal legs and a little retracement point. And then the Wario is just the inverse of that. But it's just almost equal, something like that. It's an M and a W, where the head and shoulders obviously has a head and 2 shoulder points, as an example.
Yeah.
So for me, the Mario is a 2-leg pattern versus the head and shoulders is a 3-leg pattern. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that would technically be the if there was no head for the head and shoulders, that would be the Mario. Anyway,
There you go, drawn out. Bosh. The absolute perfect head and shoulders pattern doesn't exist. Oh wait.
Dave Rankin is saying double top and bottom. Yeah. So I just refer to it as Mario and Wario.
Dave, you put something out as well. Where is it? Oh, where's your comment? Let me try and find it.
Yeah, that was the most recent comment.
No, I know. I've gone back in time.
Are you a time traveler, mate?
I am. I do time travel. Yeah, there you go. That pain in the neck is Excuse me.
So your
That pain in
headboard
the neck is probably the headboard will. I don't think so, because I sleep quite low down in the bed. Like, I'll sit up against my headboard. I got new pillows and I haven't broken them in yet, so I think it's like I was probably sleeping like that.
Are you a side sleeper, a back sleeper,
Yeah.
or something?
No, I'm a side sleeper. Yeah.
Okay,
So
interesting.
like I'm really weird as well. I have to keep my arm out. Like my arm must be dead straight.
Which one? The one you're laying on, or the one that's hanging?
The one that I'm laying on has to be dead straight. It has to be straight, like completely straight as a ruler.
Okay, so do you put a pillow behind your back to kind of like brace you in the event where you kind of like turn?
No, I don't.
Because if your arm is straight, if you're sleeping with a straight arm, there's pressure here, obviously, and your pillow is basically right here. So you're sleeping like this. And then
Yeah.
sometimes what happens is your body turns away from you and your neck pulls.
You know what? That would
As
make
in-
sense.
So try putting a
No.
pillow behind your back to kind of like just brace you a little bit so you don't like fall onto your back. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, that
Sam
makes
saying, I took a gold buy, want to see it run to 12R. Mate, if gold rallies from here, I am going to be your biggest fan. Like, I can see it wanting to come and at least take the half fib level. But I'm banking on your trade doing well, mate. In the
Dude,
Wild
you're-
saying short on Dow Jones, 5 minutes, small size, just testing. Interesting. Thoughts, Will?
Let's have a look at Dow Jones. What time frame? 5 minutes. I would
5
say
minute, yeah.
15 minutes. No. You do you, boo. Honestly, not for me. This is way too wiki to the upside and the downside.
In the Wilds, can you maybe give us just a very short description of what it is that you were looking for that made you decide to test Dow Jones on the 5 minute? Just so that we kind of understand what it is that you're seeing. MGN, I'm just coding with a nice big cup of coffee. EA has not taken any trades yet. It's Tuesday today, so on the 5 minutes, technically, there should have been one trade, I would think.
A nice big cup of cha. Oh shit.
Infinity, Rich, what is trading according to your journey? Interesting question. Trading to me is a
I like that question, man. I really rate that question.
trading to me is a few things. It is an avenue for me to learn in. It is an avenue for me to make money in, and it's also an avenue for me to be creative and to test some limitations that I may or may not have. So and Infinity, you might not know this, but I believe that most of the community knows this, but I used to be a semi-professional poker player. So I'm very let's say experienced in risk management and the psychology of a game and the mathematical side of that world. So transitioning to trading from something like that was simple enough because there were so many factors that were the same. But where the big differences come in is that with poker, as an example, you have very little control over what other people are going to do. You have your plan, you have your strategy that works for you, but your strategy has to be molded and adapted on the fly. So while I'm playing poker against other people, I have an idea of what it is that I'm going to do, but I have to be reactionary towards what they're doing as well. So trading, on the other hand, is I can follow my plan all the time. There's no outside factor that's going to impact my plan other than myself. The market is going to move the way that it works, that it's going to move regardless of my input. But if I follow my plan, then I can receive the expectation more often than not. Where with poker, it was completely different, where you get absolute wild card people that just do the weirdest stuff, and it impacts you directly and immediately. So I view, according to my journey, like I explained now, it's an avenue where I can be creative. It's an avenue where I can do things that presents me with a future, but it's also something that is a beast, you know. On the psychology side of things, it's an absolute beast, and I've learned a lot about myself in trading specifically. How about you, Will?
That's a great question. Like I said, I love that question. You know, trading for me is an opportunity for me to create some freedom for myself and my family. You know, I dream of a world where my family and everyone around me doesn't have to slave away just to earn their keep. So trading's a fantastic way of doing that. I think trading's a perfect way to, like you said, expose my personality and be my true self. I'm able to live stream every day and be, just banter with you guys and have, I was very much a kid of school. I used to hate school, but at the same time, school was the best. School was the best time for me. I used to have mates. I used to hang out. I used to have a lot of banter, and then I missed something about that. I missed having that friendship banter. I thought, what was, how can I recreate this? I was like, I need to create a community. I need to create a community of like-minded people, because yes, okay, I can go have friends in a pub and go do degenerate stuff, and there's no value in that. So I thought, you know what? No, I want to have a community where it's just me and a group of like-minded individuals pushing each other to be better, having banter, doing all this sorts of stuff. And it was a place for me to feel free and feel like myself. And that's what trading gave me. Beautiful clothes on gold, by the way, guys. So that's what trading gave me. But as far as the financial, it's a tool for me to leverage into financial freedom. Trading is a tool. It's never the answer. I think trading shouldn't always be relied on as in, this is going to make me financially free. It can, and it probably will. But what it'll also do is it'll give you the opportunities, and it'll give you the tools to make sure that you're able to invest or move into other financial ventures that's going to be a little bit more safer havens and a little bit more permanent, so you can make sure that you're stable in the future. Trading isn't the most stable job in the world. It is a very volatile job. And if you can earn a stable income, then you can actually use that income to gain more stability. And then once you've got a couple of sources of income, sources of revenue, then before you know it, you're living your dream life. It doesn't need to be a millionaire life, but you're living a dream life because you don't ever have to clock into work again. And, and your family's doing the same. My goal, my parents will never retire because they're self-employed. So when I say I want to retire my parents, I want to be able to give them the option of retiring, even though I know that they'll never do it. But the same goes with my partner. I want her to be a stay-at-home wife. I want her to be a stay-at-home mum. And at the moment, I'm not quite at that area where I'm able to give her that option. But that's what I want to do. I want to be able to, I go away a lot. I go away to London. I go away internationally. I can't drag her along with me because she's got to work. Now, I see a world where me, my brother, my family, you know, my partner, we all just go away wherever, whenever, however, for however long we want, and nothing will stop us. Now that's true freedom, and that's my goal with trading. It's true freedom.
Have a look at Sam's trade on the Discord.
Let's have a look. I'm seeing Sonic.
Just above.
Sam.
Just above. Is
Woof, mate.
1
Yeah, I
to
mean,
4.
to be fair, you're similar trade to me, but your TP is a little bit higher up. Dude, send us that in now. Send us an update on that. That's gonna be looking good.
It's 1 to 4 at the moment.
Dude, that's insane. What are you risking? Mate, that's insane. I'm up $240 at the moment.
Infinity, so you're saying yesterday you asked the same question to Victor and you told you trading is a mirror. Can you explain more? Okay, so my understanding of this comment that trading is a mirror is trading is a reflection of your input. It's a reflection of you as a person in some way, shape, or form. Not in all aspects of you know who you are. It's not going to show you everything. But what a mirror shows is what you presented. So if I put makeup on, a mirror is going to show me what I look like with makeup on. Mirror is not going to show me my internal side. But trading, what trading does is it mirrors what you give the market. So if I give the market willy-nilly trades, I'm not going to have consistency. If I just jump in with no plan, the market is going to reflect that. What I'm going to receive from the market is going to be a reflection of what I put into it. So if I follow a strict plan with strict risk management and I keep to it, then the market is going to reflect that. The market is going to give me what I put into it. That's my understanding of what a mirror is and what the market is in relation to this comment. So for me, that's how I see it. Will, do you have a different viewpoint on the mirror?
I like
comment?
that, man. I've not heard it being referenced as mirror before, but yeah, 100%. You know, the trading is a reflection on what you do and who you are as a person. If your trading is very messy, it's very unorganized, it's very gambly is not a word, but I'm going to use it anyway, then yeah, it shows a lot more about you as a personality. You know, if you're revenge trading a lot, if you're blowing accounts all a lot, then I believe that, you know, there's something that goes on in your personal life which may be a slight diversion from what you need to be a profitable trader. We all know what we need to do to be profitable traders. I was thinking about it yesterday. I can't remember what I was doing, and I was there thinking. I may have been sitting on my phone doing some work, and I was like, wow. So many people ask me, they're like, oh, trading's so hard. How do I become profitable? Oh, how do I become a full-time trader? The more I think about it, trading is so easy to become profitable if you stick to strict rules. So if you can't stick to rules, you're going to struggle to become a profitable trader. If you're going to struggle to become a profitable trader, it's because you can't stick to rules. Now, that is what I think Victor means by holding up a mirror to yourself, is that it's a reflection of who you are as a person. If you cannot do the things that you need to do to become a profitable trader, it's because there's something that is wrong internally. There's something that you're doing. It's a reflection on your personality type, which is causing you to not be a profitable trader. Trading as a mathematical form, trading as a probabilities game, is almost impossible not to become profitable.
Well, yes and no. Because the probability isn't always 50-50, as an example.
No, I totally agree. Sometimes it's higher.
Yeah, sometimes it is higher, but sometimes it's also lower.
Sometimes it is. But it's
but
only...
the idea is that, like, the market is unique. At any point in time, there's patterns, yes, but it's a unique moment. every single time.
Yeah,
Every single time is an opportunity. And if you take that opportunity, then there's a good chance that you can become profitable, but with the caveat that you have good practices and you have good
of
risk
course.
management and so on. So it's like this big ball of yarn, and every strand of that yarn is something that you've put into it to make this big ball. So love the comment, love the analysis from Will's side as well, and I agree that
Fantastic question as well, man.
yeah, cracking good question, mate. Good one.
I love a good question.
Sam saying 0.5% is the risk. I promised Richard Wells, to risk only 0.5% on this account. That's great to see, mate. It's that is the discipline that you need to have. Like, you found out that you had an issue with something, you asked for advice, you took that advice, and you're following it. And that's discipline. That's good. I love to see that, mate. Sam asking, hey guys, have a question. What is your swings in your monthly earnings? Like 1 month you make 50k and the other you make 5k. Don't know how is it. Swings are something to be expected. Once again, every month the market is different, as we've literally just explained. Every moment is unique. There are months where you would have good swings, positive swings in your direction, or you can have several months in a row where you're just not making money, where it's a battle for break even, basically. Like Will has mentioned this a fair few times. He's been in drawdown on this specific account for how many months now? It's been 3 months, almost 4 months of, yeah, give or take, where he's on this account specifically, he's technically not making any money. So there might be a month where he's going to be up X amount of dollars, X amount of percentage, and then the rest of the time it's just like a battle to try and get it back out. So the swings are different between people, and the conditions under which those swings happen is also different. But it's something to expect. You're going to have months where it's just not going to be in your favor. I mean, Jonathan on the Fiverr stream had a lovely thing the other day that he said he stepped away from the markets trading, trading the markets for about 8 months, because he hadn't made any money in that 8 months from trading. And then the last month of the year, he made everything and then some back. And he ended up having a profitable year. And that's a swing. It's like 8 months of not making money. And then suddenly you make a bunch of money in the last month, 2 months, that kind of like thing.
Yeah, exactly, man. That's why psychology is so important.
Yeah.
You know, they say most profitable traders earn their way. I think they earn their profits in like 2-3 months of the year. The rest of the time, the remaining 10 months of the fight for break even.
I love this comment from Sigma. Defo, you got to learn how to lose and handle it, keep following the rules until the profitability eclipses the drawdowns.
Yeah, exactly that, mate. Follow the rules. Your rules are there for a reason. It's to protect you. Follow them.
I missed a comment earlier that I wanted to bring up. Barry saying Dax and Naz is downtrend, winner, vegan dinner. On Dax earlier posted in Discord, Dax PA been nice for either of your strategies. Dax price action been nice for either of your strategies. So yeah, Barry is Sonic. I forgot in Discord. So that Sonic trade is his. Yeah, mate. Like that looks awesome. It was a good trade.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it was a really cool trade. I did see it.
MGN saying it looks like Bart Simpson's head. Dave then said double top, double bottom. And here's the comment. It's the French monarch head and shoulders pattern. No head. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then this was the other one. I think you missed the context of Dave's comment. The headboard one.
Oh, did
Let's
I?
call it a hanging comment.
Oh.
What a sarcastic.
That wasn't sarcastic. That was a real laugh, I promise. Please believe
I'm
me.
not. I'm not currently not enjoying myself. Yeah. All right.
Honestly,
Mate,
gold's
your gold
slowing
trade.
down. I'm just waiting to see what's happening. I'm at 300 bucks, just touched 300 bucks now. So I've now hit that 1-to-1. So I may pull out at 1-to-1.
That is what he said. Yeah, mate, it looks good. I mean, what are we looking at the moment on the retracement? Well, we've pushed past the 50% retracement.
Dave, loved your innocent answer. Yeah, well, like I said, the YouTube is the safe space. You've got to be nice and innocent on the YouTube. If you want to be a dirty old man, get yourself in the Discord and join us because some of the conversations are fantastic.
Yeah, they are, definitely.
Also, does anyone know what Ghetto was on about? There you go. I've just closed out now.
What do you mean Ghetto was on about?
He's like,
in the
if
Discord?
anyone wants, as it's come up so many times, if anyone wants to know what's in my hair gel, no, what hair products I use. I was like, has anyone ever asked Ghetto what's in his hair products?
When did he say this?
Yesterday, I was like, dude, I've never asked you what hair products you use.
Oh,
It's so
mate.
funny, man.
I have to go
Yeah.
back so far just to find this comment.
Oh, mate, you will, literally. There we go, guys. 331 bucks I've banked today. So, well,
Good
I think that brings me up to like 500 bucks in October so far.
And I think you're about 4% down, or slightly less than 4% down now on this account.
Let me have a look. October. Okay, I'm up 700 bucks for October. It's pretty cool. Let's have a look. What am I up for the entire history of the account?
I think it's about like 3.8, minus 3.8 or something like that.
3.7, yeah. So I'm down 2.5 or 2.4%. 1.3% commission. That's depressing, man. 2.4% I'm down, but I had to pay 1,300 bucks commission.
Yeah, to pay 1.3% just in commissions. It is what it
Yeah,
is.
37.
You had a few that didn't have commissions, which was your US 30 trades.
Yeah, my indices I didn't pay commission on, which is quite nice.
But still, slightly less than 4% down, where you were once upon a time, I think, like close to 7%.
I was, yeah, I hit 7% down, or like 7.2% down.
Yeah, so that's good. It's good that you are following your plan. You're following your style. Where there was a time where maybe you were influenced a little bit, and you weren't like entirely
Yeah.
following, or you were not following it to the way that you normally would have, and now
Yeah,
you're
that-
back on track again. Yeah, so
that
it's good.
threw
It's
me off a little bit.
process.
Yeah, exactly, man. So yeah, I'm out for the day. Well, I'm out for the day. I'm out for the morning session. Up 330 bucks. Awesome stuff. See what the markets can give us now later on in the Fiverr session. We will be live at 11:30 UK time. We will be dropping the link in the Discord. So if you don't know how to get to the Fiverr stream, guys, check it out in the Discord. We will post the link. Make sure you get yourself in there, and we shall see you later on. And I shall leave you in the very capable hands of our fantastic host, Richard Butler, to close.
All right, thanks, Will. Once again, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. It's always a pleasure to have you guys in chat. Love the energy. I love the interactions, guys. Let's have a great day. Follow your plan. Anybody that's in a trade at the moment, just stick to your plan, and you'll be profitable, guys. See you guys later in the Fiverr stream, and then see you guys again tomorrow, same time for basically midweek madness. Guys, have a great day. Cheers.